Hey everybody, I'm back. I went to Walmart yesterday. Actually, no, day before yesterday I went to Walmart. Day before. I don't go to Walmart. I That place drives me nuts. It's like the circus came to town every time I walk into that place, and they all decide to go to Walmart. Um, Usually when I'm there, there's a tweaker with 5 carts full of groceries in the self checkout, yelling at the clerk because she only has $6 left on her food stamp card, and she swears she had $600, and she's yelling at Walmart to, you know, give her money back. Blah 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 blah. They have to call the cops. That's usually what kind of stuff I see when I go there, so I avoid that place at all costs. I went at 7 o'clock in the morning, and lo and behold, there wasn't a tweaker in sight, which was nice. Um, Only reason I went was to see if they had any chewing tobacco, and they did. They actually had the best selection of chewing tobacco I've seen in the area, which is kind of scary because now if I want some chewing tobacco of whatever brands they had, I have to go to Walmart. Yeah. Oh well. Can't win them all. Anyway, they had America's Best. They had the Golden Blend, which I've already located. They had the original blend, which I'd never seen anywhere else here in the area. And they had their Silver Blend. I'm on the fence if I'm going to buy any America's Best because of the name change. I don't know. I'll probably end up buying one of each just to say that I've tried them. They also had some Levi Garrett, and they had something I'd never seen before in this area, Durango. Now, if I'm reading the date code correctly, this is just under 1 year old, which for chewing tobacco in this area is pretty darn good. Most of the stuff I find is on the ancient side of things. So, anyway, and I noticed it has a Ziploc bag. I can feel it. It's sealed, and it's got plenty of pliability to it. This is made by National Tobacco. What's their content here? Domestic, no less than 7%. Foreign, no more than 93%. Then why bother with domestic? I mean, come on. 93% foreign, 7% domestic. It's like they're not even trying. Oh well. I know in the cigar world, nobody really cares foreign, domestic, and domestic tobacco. Actually, they do care. You're looking for Nicaraguan tobaccos, Honduran, Dominican Republic is hot, and then of course Cubans. But in the dip and chew world, that seems to be just the opposite. The more American, the better. Anyway, let me get the little stickers off here, and I'm going to give this stuff a try. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of days, haven't had a chance. And last of the stubborn stickers. It is open. It's an original style chew. So it's got that sweet, molassiny, raisiny, dried fruitish flavor to it. Doesn't feel as moist as some of the other stuff. It's got plenty of moisture, but it's not really, a little tacky on the fingers, but not much. Let's see here. Cuts aren't too bad. There's a nice little chunk of leaf there, a little translucent. There says a little bit of stem-like material in. Oh, check that bad boy out. Yeah. So yeah, there is some stem material in this. So obviously, look at that sucker. That's probably the biggest one I've seen in any bag of chew I've tried so far. Wow. So much for quality control. Anyway, it's yeah, okay. Yeah, digging down towards the bottom of the bag, it's a lot more moist down there. You kind of churn it up a little bit here. See if I can find any more biggie stemmies in there. That might be the one I already pulled out. Let me set that off to the side. And that's more leafy than anything else in there. So yeah, it's got that nice original smell. Doesn't smell as sweet as Levi Garrett. Levi Garrett is by far that or the America's or the All American America's Best. I keep saying All American. Why do I do that? The Golden Blend and Levi Garrett were definitely by far the sweetest I've tried. The Star was pretty sweet too, but it seemed like it didn't have as much topping as the others. So anyway, yeah, this one's definitely got more stem material than the other ones. Yeah, there's another one. Look at that. It's kind of all throughout the bag, little stemmy material. Anyway, let me get up a dollop here. I'll try this and see just what we're looking at. Man, it's like digging through twigs. Don't know if I got a bad bag or if this is par for the course for all of this. There we go. Nice big goopy. Mm-hmm. Sweetness is a little different from the Garrett and the America's Best. I don't know what that is, but these hiccups. Something about putting something in my mouth gives me the hiccups. It is sweet. Not coming across as sweet as Garrett or the America's Best. On par with Star, I would have to say. Actually, slightly better. Juiced up really nice. Yeah, squeezing that down between my molars, and the juice is just exploding out of it. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. Even with the veiny bits of stem, it's not poking me or anything. Very juicy. Sweet, but not horribly sweet. Like I said, more in line with Star, which I think was what this is this is considered a budget brand, I guess. Although around here, they're all pretty much the same price. The America's Best, 14 bucks a pouch. Levi Garrett, 16. This is at Walmart for $13.80. So, and the Star, regular price on the Star was $16.99 for the 2-pack, buy one get one free. But I got it on closeout, so I paid $7. So it's $3.50 a pouch. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Like I said, not too sweet. It's got that molasses sweetness stuff going on in there like the regular blends do. But it's not overpoweringly sweet. That would be my one gripe about Levi Garrett and the America's Best, is if you're not in the mood for something really sweet, they can be a little too sweet. That's why the beech nut, I was kind of digging that beech nut because it's not too sweet. And it allows some of the tobacco to shine through. But yeah, this stuff's pretty good to me. It juices up fantastically. I mean, it's just, a spit factory waiting to happen. But yeah, I like this. The amount of veiny stem-like material gives me pause. But, I would say it's better than Star, but not as good as the Levi Garrett and the America's Best. And beech nut is just a different animal. Just doesn't have that much sweetness, so it's kind of hard to compare it to that. But yeah, this is pretty good. Flavor's hanging in there. I'm at what, 10 minutes now? So, not bad. Well done, Durango. It's a shame I can't get this at the budget price this is supposed to be at, but it's Oregon. What can I say? I did take advantage of some of those coupons I got the other day. I got some coupons from Longhorn and Timberwolf. So now I have 2 cans of Longhorn and 2 cans of Timberwolf. I've never tried Timberwolf, so I don't have a clue what I'm getting into with that. The Longhorn, the only one I've tried is the wintergreen. I had a very hard time keeping that together. It would hold together for about 5-10 minutes and then just like mushes out, goes over my molar, and there's floaters everywhere, and it's very hard for me to control. So the flavor was good. I liked it. But the whole control thing, the way it was everywhere, I don't know. I think these are all long cuts that I got, except for one of the Timberwolf. I messed up. I got a fine cut instead of a long cut, so yeah. I'll be trying those in the days to come. I have a 3-day weekend coming up, so I see a lot of dipping and chewing in my future. So, wife's working all 3 of those days. Woo, house to myself. So, yeah, I'll probably be. I try not to dip or chew while she's around. She doesn't like it. She thinks it's gross. So I just try to respect her in that. And I'll do snooze or nasal snuff because it's more discreet. She doesn't seem to care. But, walking around spitting in a cup, yeah, she doesn't like that. But then she didn't like the cigars even more. So this is better than the cigars, in her opinion, because the smoke isn't all over the place. And I can actually do this in the house when she's not around, and I don't have to worry about it. No cigars in the house now. That's bad. Anyway, Durango. The sweetness is still hanging around. I noticed with the star, it started to fade after a while. Because I don't know if either it was just getting old or if they just didn't put in as much topping on it, trying to save some money. But this stuff, yeah, it's doing pretty good. At the rate this is going, I'd say the flavor hangout's going to be on par with Levi Garrett or the America's Best. So, anyway, this is Durango chewing tobacco. Mainly foreign tobacco, a little bit of domestic. It does have some stem material in it, more so than I've seen in anything else. They're like the veins of the leaf. They're not the actual main veiny stalk of the leaf. They look like there's the offshoot veins that go throughout the leaf. But they're in there. I'm not detecting any portion of it, although I got one of them kind of sticking its way up front in my lip here. The rest of it's back here, and there's like a stem coming back in this direction now. Slightly annoying, but manageable. But yeah, the sweetness is really good. It's not overbearing. It's not as sweet. Not overbearing. It's holding together really well. Juiced up, fantastic. Didn't take long at all. That stuff was just pouring juices out of it. Nice burst of flavor, and it's hanging in there. So, but for now, I think right now the star. If I had to go with this or the star, $13.80 versus $3.50. Yeah. But if I have to go back and choose between this and the star at regular prices, I'll grab this. If I had to choose between this and Levi Garrett, I'm not sure. Right now, Levi Garrett's one of my favorites so far, and the limited ones that I've been able to locate here. But the Levi Garrett can be a little too sweet. I gotta be in the right mood to have something that sweet. This is not quite as sweet, so this would be a good alternative. And the beech nut, some guys don't like it because it's kind of down the middle of the road, but I'm digging it. So, main thing with the beech nut I like is that it lets some of the tobacco shine through. because it's not overbearingly sweet. Um, I think that's what they were aiming for, is a more balanced item. Um, but yeah, it's hard to pick out which one I like better. They each have their good points and not so good points. But this stuff, flavor's holding together well. After I turn this off and quit rambling, um, I'm willing to bet I can go another 10, 15 minutes easy and still get flavor out of this. So, anyway, this has been Durango, my very first time with Durango. I was kind of surprised I was actually able to find it around here. Um, and amazingly, Walmart did not have peach nut. Everyone else has the America's Best Golden Blend and peach nut. Those seem to be the two most common ones in this area. Walmart didn't have beech nut. They had the other America's Best blends, and they had this and Levi Garrett. Go figure. So I may go back and grab some of the America's Best just to say that I've tried them and use them as a kind of a baseline for comparison. I guess the original blend is kind of the standard for chewing tobacco. The silver blend, I don't know. I haven't really done much research on that. I don't know what its deal is. I'll have to look it up. But I'll probably buy a pouch of each just to say I've tried them. And then after that, I'm going to have to read up more on why they changed their name. But I don't know if they saw a bunch of lawyers coming over the hill, and they're like, "Okay, crap. We're not gonna waste the money. We'll change the name. Shut up and go away." Or if they hired a bunch of, you know, sensitivity and diversity committees to analyze our product and see what we need to do. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. You know what? We should all be offended. There are sports teams with the names of European white guys. I'm not a Viking. I'm not a Celtic. I am offended. Yeah. I'm not a fighting Irishman. No. I do have some Irish ancestry, but I'm not a fighting Irishman. I should be offended. But you know what? I could care less. Go ahead. You could name your team Short Fat Bald Guy. I don't care. You know, put my picture on your helmet. I don't care. Have some dopey mascot make fun of me. I don't care. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. Oh man, over 17 minutes. I am sorry, guys. Anyway, rambling over. Durango, I like it. Not as sweet as the others, but very acceptable. And the times when I don't want something as sweet, but I do want something sweet, right here. Although for now, between this and the Star, just because of the price point, I can get the Star on discount right now. I can stock up on that in the freezer. You know. But when I want something, change of pace with some veiny stems in it. That's my only major gripe on this. Is it's got those veiny stems. Seems to have more of it than anybody. But peace, guys. Out. Enjoy. I'll be back probably tomorrow or Friday. Now, probably be trying wolf or red seal for the first time. I'm not sure which. Until then, take care.